I want to thank the board also for their support of this project, because it's obviously a huge financial commitment, and there's a lot of boards that would really shy away from doing that, but they quickly recognize this is the best thing, that we can do for kids.
Our kids have gone through a process to learn what it takes to solve problems. The power of our local community working together for a cause.
They are seeing the best of the best, so it has come a long ways.
Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Want to cut it on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Great.
Hi there, Representative Torren Ecker here. We're here at the Colonial Career and Technology Center. This is quite a surprising day, an exciting day here, because it's just opened the school year. I'm here with Representative Dan Mao and Dr. Greenhold here. He's the superintendent here at Conewago Valley, and thanks for having us here today.
No, it's our pleasure. This is certainly an exciting day for us. This is our official ribbon cutting ceremony, and it was our pleasure to have our local businesses and our legislators here today. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit how this came to be.
Well, it's a long story, but briefly what happened was a couple years ago, we felt like we really needed to do something to improve our tech ed equipment here in the facility. And we also wanted to add more trade classes here in the high school. So it was part of a bond that we put this building up. And we felt it was also very important to get the support of our local community. So what we did is we started going out to our local community and talking to the folks there, and quickly found out that there was a great need for workforce development in this area, which we felt like we knew going into it, but we weren't really sure how the community was going to receive it. So what we ended up doing is finding out that people were willing to help, and people were very, very proud of what they do in this area. So it was a win-win for us. It started us down a path where we started designing the facility to meet the needs of our local community and what they need in regards to workforce development.
Absolutely. And Representative Mao, you're an alumni from
I am an alumni from about 40 couple years ago. I think Dr. Greenhold and I are just about the same age, but in any event, I think education has changed over the years and manufacturing is back. I think that pretty much sums up why this facility was built, because America is now saying, hey, we can build this, but we need skilled labor, we need skilled people, and you can't get a lot of these skills by going to a 4-year school. You need to have a tech ed program, and now we have the most innovative, modern tech ed program in any high school, I would imagine, in America today, is this one, because it's brand new. And the way our community stepped up to help fund this and put the machinery here and train people is just, it speaks volumes about our community, where we live, and how engrossed in our community our business leaders are when they step up to the plate like this. And we had a great leader here at New Oxford. I'm still stuck on New Oxford because, I'm an alumni from here, and Dr. Greenhold grabbed the reins, grabbed the horns of the bull, however you want to say it, and said, let's go. And now we're producing students that can literally leave here and go out into the workforce and get good family sustaining jobs, well-paying jobs, and there's a need.
And the great thing about this facility is that there was great donations from the community, from the business, that, again, this is not necessarily using just taxpayer money. This is using people that actually care about this, investing in our schools, public-private partnerships. It's the thing that works. This is how education should work. And we're investing in programs that kids care about, the kids want to come and learn. And, I got to thank you for your vision, your leadership on this. It's been incredible. So tell us a little bit about the facility. I know there's a lot going on here. It's kind of breathtaking on the tour today. Tell
It
us
is.
tell us some highlights.
I think it's state of the art. I still get impressed every time I walk into this facility, but what we did is we focused on a couple key areas. Number one, mechatronics, which is electrical mechanical training for our students. So they're going to be trained in pneumatics, hydraulics, motor control systems, programmable systems, robotics, so that they can go out into the field with a skill. They can walk right in. The other area is metal machining. We have CNC equipment along with manual equipment to make sure we teach kids how to run things manually first and then go into the computer part of things. We're also welding. Welding is a big ask in our area. People just can't find welders. So I'm happy to say that we put a welding section into the program where we have 20 welding booths. We have MIG welders, we have TIG welders. We put Miller welders in because that was what our community asked for. And I'm happy to say we had 163 of our own high school kids sign up for welding this year, which is incredible. So we're already out of space, which is a great thing to have. For me, the other highlight is our innovation space. The innovation space is something that's unique, I think, to this facility. It's a place where kids can go to create solutions to problems. And it's kind of like a boardroom atmosphere where they sit around and come up with solutions. And it's just a quiet place for them to go and utilize technology. In the facility, we also have Z-Space Computer, which is 4D augmented reality, which is state-of-the-art for students from A through Z to learn, and also K to 12. The idea is to get all of our students, K to 12, in this facility and utilizing those computers, and all the while looking out through our storefront to see what's going on out in this facility. And it's exciting. We have graphics, we have photography, and the other great thing, we're going to be able to produce products that we're going to be able to give back to our community, for example, nonprofits. It is my desire that we create whatever it is, whether it be a bench or whether it be something that we can repair for a local nonprofit and give back to our community. Also to teach our kids a little business, to be business savvy, and how can we utilize our equipment here. I would venture to say we could probably make just about anything in manufacturing within reason with the equipment that we have.
Well, I think it's a remarkable place. I think it's, your leadership, the board's leadership here. I'm proud that my family goes to Conewago Valley. I know Dan's proud of Conewago Valley. You guys are leaders in the state. I hope everyone else comes and takes a look and follows this model, because education's changing and you guys are leading that, and we need to promote that in Harrisburg as well, and we certainly will.
I think, I'm sorry.
No, just want
I
to say
think it's proof positive that schools and communities and businesses can work together for the greater good. This whole model was put together to benefit our community in the South Central PA area, to help with workforce development. That's what we need. And we all got together, and we've proven, with the amount of money that we raised, over $2.5 million to equip this facility. And a lot of it's sustainable, which is even more exciting. And I don't think people are just going to walk away from this and say we're done. It's going to be a constant. And I'm just real proud of what we've done. And I think the most important thing about what we've done here is, and the way it's going to sustain itself, is the partnerships that we have gained with our local businesses. Sustain those local partnerships with our folks in this community. That's what's going to keep it going. And that was very important to us when we first started this. It wasn't, when we first went out, it wasn't, I need money. That was not what we did. Say, how can we work together? And some folks said, we can offer you materials, we can offer you scraps, we can offer you our employees. We really didn't care. It wasn't about the money, it was about the relationship and about talking to the CEOs and the presidents of our local businesses and say, how can we work together? Because as you mentioned, we have to change the way education looks. It can't be sitting in a seat for 180 days, so many minutes. It's got to be real world type of experiences, and we've got to provide that here for our kids.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for your time today. And
Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate your leadership. I like being number one. I love being number one, and right now, this school district is number one for doing this. Yes.
we'll be happy to take this back to Harrisburg and promote it the whole way. So thanks for everything.
I'm
Yep.
sure we'll be more than happy to work with you if you need need anything out of Department of Education or Department of Labor, you run into roadblocks, that's what we're here for.
Well, we appreciate that. I appreciate both your support.
Yeah.
And getting this information out there and exposing this facility to Harrisburg.
Great.
But
Well,
thank
thanks.
you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.